Welcome back everyone, and today we're doing power yoga workout for full body strength, weight loss and flexibility. This is all level session and I will guide you through all the modifications you need. Let's begin this yoga flow on our back today, and let's begin by setting quality nurturing intentions for our body, for this workout and for people around us. So go ahead and take your arms, guys, all the way behind. Extend, expand, feeling good and tension free. Take a deep breath in, inhalations through the nose, expand your belly. And on exhalation, let the belly gently contract and let all the tension go. Let's set loving and nurturing intention for this practice, for the people around us, for the days ahead. Take a deep breath in and fill that heart with love, with compassion, with forgiveness. Take a deep breath in and open your eyes this time and take your one leg up, guys. You can begin by bending your knee. You can begin with me by extending that leg all the way through and just gently start to push, guys, on this leg. Maybe you hold in your ankle, maybe you hold in your calf, and maybe you hold in your hamstring. Maybe you also using your yoga strap, which is a very helpful tool, my friends. So go ahead and reach up a little bit higher. Try to remain your legs soft and straight, your knees soft and straight, and of course keep your lower back, guys, on the floor. We will begin this yoga session with a quick quality yoga warm-up first, to open up our hips, our back, our shoulders, our neck. Slowly, guys, release your shoulders back on the floor and simply take this leg all the way on the side. This leg may go all the way till the ground or may not, but that's not the goal for sure. Take a deep breath in, inhalation again through the nose, exhalation through the nose if you can. But as long as you're breathing, this is all good, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and take this leg back, and we will set this leg just slightly above the floor. You would need to bring your arms, guys, towards the front so your lower back is definitely grounded here. Take a deep breath in, and on exhalation, slowly return your leg back and gently press on top. We're gonna start to open the hip flexor. The same leg which we started. Still breathe in, guys, breathe out. Just give it a gentle push right on top on this foot. Very nice. Nice job. And go ahead and take the opposite arm, hold the ankle, and maybe you can cross over the leg, the extended leg on the floor. If not, keep your foot right next to that leg. Take this arm all the way above and create a little gentle arch here. So your right leg across the left, if you're following me right now, and your right arm all the way looking towards the left as well. Nice job, and feels so good. Come on back all the way to the center and simply put your right ankle on top on the left knee, the same leg which we started to work. From here, gently open your right knee even lower towards the ground. We open in the hip flexor, giving the good stretches to our lower body. Inhalation, exhalation, and for my beginners, guys, rest anytime you need. Intermediate and advanced, go ahead and take this right leg up. I know. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Maybe you will be ready to take your both arms to your mudra right up front. This is for my intermediate and advanced, and my beginners. Go ahead, guys, and rest for now on the floor. Let's bring the both feet on the ground. Slowly release and draw your both knees towards your chest. Give your knees a good quality hug, guys. And we will start exactly the same flow from the other side as well. We will extend the right leg, we will extend the left leg and bring this up. Give it a gentle press on top. Try to keep this knee soft and extended. Very good. And maybe you're holding your ankle, maybe that's a hamstring, maybe that's your calf, maybe you're using your strap and towels or any type of clothing, your jacket if you have it handy. Go ahead and reach up, guys, on top on this leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Make sure that your lower back is grounded. Good work. And another breath or two. Slowly take your hand, put it on top of the ankle, and send this leg down towards the floor. We will begin to work on the hip flexor on this side as well. Take your time, give it a few extra exhalations here, and then we're gonna bring this leg back up and set this leg slightly off the ground. Bring your shoulders, guys, on the floor, off the floor if you can, so your lower back is safe and sound. We start to wake up the center as well. Inhalation, exhalation. Go ahead and bring this leg up. Reach, press right on top, and send your knee down towards the floor on the left side. It definitely may not reach till the ground for my beginners and be pretty far away from what you see, and that is okay. Practice and consistency of the practice is a key for improvement. All right, we will slowly take the opposite hand, put it on top of the ankle, and if that's available, cross over your right foot. If not, put it on other side. Take your left arm and we create a little arch or smile on the mat, and it feels so good, guys. It feels so good, nice and stretchy. Breathe, inhalation, exhalation. Close your eyes if you want to. Nice job. Return back, and we will put this left ankle right on top on the right knee. You can stay right here for my beginners, or you can, guys, go ahead and lift your hips. If you successfully hold your hips up, go ahead and take your knees slightly down toward the floor, just using the hip strings. Hold it with me, and beginners, feel free to go anytime on the floor. Rest in the child pose, rest on your back. Through the workout, I'm just speaking for upcoming asanas. Intermediate and advanced, extend your leg up, maybe not today. Find the mudra if you do have one. Keep your lower body super strong, guys. And slowly bring your foot back on the floor. And vertebra by vertebra, release your hips and back on the floor. We will give our legs another hug, this time underneath, guys. All the way, hug, squeeze. Close your eyes, give your body some love, attention and awareness. Inside out approach. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly, guys, undo those legs and put your feet together in the bound angle. If bound angle is not comfortable, find any other position for those feet. Just put them on the floor. Take your arms all the way behind. Stretch first with me. We're still warming up and waking up our bodies. And then go ahead and interlace, guys, your hands today. Put your hand right behind your head at the base of your neck. And open up your elbows gently and lift your shoulders off the floor. Make sure you're not doing this one. Your elbows outside, and continuation of your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, lower back rounded. Nice job, guys. Slowly undo it and bring your hands up towards the ceiling. If you feel that you can't lift your hips off the floor without holding your hands on the ground, then put your hands along your body, or come with me. Lift, breathe and hold. Continue to draw your knees down towards the floor and lift your hips off the ground. Exhalation. Let's do just a few more times. Lift one foot, pressing into another. Exhalation, slowly release. Let's do, guys, one more. Feels good on the hips, knees down towards the floor. Vertebra by vertebra. Land your back on the floor and bring your hands up front. This may be very challenging for my beginners, or if you have any back injuries or neck injuries, shoulders injuries, just remain, guys, your hands on the floor for sure, maybe even your shoulders. We're gonna bring both knees together. Beginners, keep your knees bent or one foot on the floor, just like this, right? If you don't have any injuries, you feel really strong today, both legs off the ground, low Navasana, in your mudra, your low boat, guys. Breathe in, breathe out, all the way. Extend your legs, extend your arms, give your body a good quality stretch, my friends. Take your both legs up towards the ceiling. We will continue with a gentle toe reach just to activate our center, our solar plexus, our belly, our abs. Breathe in, breathe out, and bring more heat in our body for the total body strength, weight loss, and flexibility workout today. Breathe, guys, give me just a couple more. I know we're doing it together. And one more, guys. Breathe in, hold. Inhalation, exhalation. Make sure you don't block the airflow. Go ahead and put your right knee on top of the left. Maybe you will be able to wrap it today all the way to your eagle. If yes, that's amazing. If not, do what you can. Go ahead and take your arms all the way towards the ceiling, and just a few more crunches. 1. Extend your legs all the way and tap the floor, guys. 2. And tap the floor. 3. And one more, guys. And 4. Beautiful. Bring your legs up and switch the position. Maybe it's a full eagle bind, maybe it's a half or quarter way through, that's okay as well. And let's go ahead and crunch. 1. Extend your arms and tap your toes, guys. We have to all the way. And 3. One more, guys. Breathe. And take it back up. Extend your legs, put them on the floor. Make sure you can come up. Take a deep breath in. On exhalation, roll your body up. We will take our hands on the floor and we'll continue with the seated windshield here. That will give an extra flexibility and extra range of motion to our lower back. Help to warm up and wake up our back to prepare for the more dynamic and strong asanas and flows. And let's do just a couple more here, guys. This is very nice. And one more on each side. Feels so good. Make sure you don't block your shoulders. And come on back to the center. Set your both feet hips width apart. Take your fingertips inward. When we do the reverse tabletop, it's important that your wrist and elbow, shoulders somewhere very close, being on top each other for safety. Breathe in, breathe out. Reverse tabletop seems easy on the first gaze, but it's actually a challenging asana, a challenging exercise. Bring the hips up, guys. Activate your legs, your arms. Prepare for the boat of your choice. I will give you some variations, guys. Beginners, you can also keep one foot on the floor, just like this, right? Bend your knees, or you can come with me right from the tabletop to your Navasana. Activate the stomach. Make sure your back feeling good. Don't arch that. Go ahead and put your both feet on the ground. Hands behind. Nice and safe position. Hips up, guys. I want to see a strong reverse tabletop, guys. press through the hands, press through the feet. Both guys of your choice, just as I showed you. Breathe in and breathe out. We begin strong right away after the warm-up. Go ahead and do it a couple more times with me. Set it first. Inhalation, exhalation. Breathe and flow, guys. Push against the floor with the palms and with the feet. Come on up. Scoop the stomach in. Activate chest up and lift it. Strong calves. And we go back for one more time in the reverse tabletop bridge, guys. Hips up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Excellent. Hold it, hold it, hold it with me in your boat. Navasana. Your way, guys. One foot on the floor if you have to. Bend your knees. Both of them. If you have to, stay with me, guys. We will bring the legs on the floor and find a good seated staff pose. Before we go for seated forward fold, let's pull the glutes. So you see me doing this because that will give you a better position, a better alignment of the back. Once you did this, see if you can reach the toes, and if that's easy for you, then you start to fold forward, of course, with the hip flexor. If you have to, stay still here or grab your strap. Wrap your strap or towel around your feet and pull on it. So it's basically extra extensions for your hands to reach your feet. So my intermediate and advanced, go ahead and continue to dive down to your seated forward fold. In my beginners, do what you can. There is one thing also, if you do have an injuries in your back, that can be extremely challenging at the beginning to practice. So you can bend your knees slightly and practice your caterpillar. Make sure you don't bend your knees unless you have the injuries. I would rather you guys to use your straps. Lift halfway, everybody, and dive down again. Lift halfway when you're ready. Maintain your long extended knees, guys, on the floor. And again, dive down. I know. Couple more breaths here. Nice job, everybody. All right, come on back. And we continue with the reverse leg or Purvatanasana. If you felt that your reverse tabletop was already challenging, and if you are a beginner and just not ready, then continue to practice your reverse tabletops your way, or come up with me for your reverse plank Purvatanasana. Challenging and effective asana for full body, guys. Stay with me. Inhalation, and we're gonna dive today from Purvatanasana to the next flow towards our seated wide angle. Seated wide angle can be challenging, that's right. So you're gonna bend your knees and you will tap your one foot on the floor. For my beginners, this is your modification, and then simply switch direction of the top. For those who holding it, we lifting the heart all the way through, guys. Let's try to work with awareness towards the body form. Bend your knees on release if you have to, right? Take your hands on the floor. We're going back to the Purvatanasana or reverse plank or reverse tabletop. Lift, breathe, and hold, guys. Lift, breathe, and hold. Come on down to the seated wide angle. Bend your knees, guys, if you have to. Stay with me. Do not hold your breath, guys. In through the nose and out through the nose. If you remember, try to expand your belly every single time. Inhalation, exhalation. Slowly return your legs back and release just your one leg. So you continue to hold your right leg with me if you're following me. Use the strap to reach towards the leg. make sure, guys, you don't do this to reach this leg, right? I would rather you to bend the knee or use a strap, wrap it around and lengthening your spine and expand your chest. Go ahead and top the hand, open up, guys. Nice job. Just breathe and flow. You don't have to be perfect, especially for the beginners. It's a practice, and we call it practice for a reason. Just like we did on the supine position when we did the stretches, carry it over and we will progress in this asana a little bit deeper. But for right now, just carry it over. If it's not possible, you're gonna keep your foot outside, and it doesn't have to be super close to the base of your body. Go ahead and rotate toward this leg. See if you can hold your right ankle with your right hand. Level your shoulders, guys. That's important. One of the important things to keep the shoulders leveled for the spine alignment. Breathe in, breathe out, and return back. We're still holding this foot. So if that's already pretty challenging and significant impact on your hips, keep it like this and then reach forward, maybe slightly, maybe using the strap. If you feel that you can move your right knee even deeper on top on the left, then align your hips a little bit more. So this is essentially your half cow face pose. And if that's already low, stay right there or see if you can fold a little bit deeper. This is very sensitive asana. You will feel it in your hamstrings, Achilles, your ankles, your back, your hips. Stay with me, guys. Just give it a gentle exhalation. Inhalation, exhalation to the spots where it's needed the most, guys. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to rotate to the other side if you can, guys. If you have to undo, for my beginners, you can undo though that cow face pose half variation. Go ahead and give it another half spinal twist. Again, so your left wrist or hand right on top on the right leg. And we're just holding it for an extra press or two. Nice job, guys. All right, we have another Purvattanasana or upward plank, then wide angle, and then we will repeat this flow. Reach up, guys. Inhalation, nice and strong, hips up. Exhalation, wide seated angle, all the way. Breathe in, guys. Breathe out. Just lift it. Nice job. Go ahead and bring your both feet together. And we release just the right leg. We hold the left or whichever leg you haven't done yet. We're gonna reach up a little bit more. You can use the strap, the towel, any other piece of clothing, as long as you guys lift in the chest and drive in the belly toward the front part of your leg, right here, right? See if you can put your right hand on top on the left and put your hand behind. Open up a little bit deeper. Keep on breathing, guys. Keep awareness in the body. What are you working? How are you feeling? And then we will return back and we will cross over this left ankle across the right leg. Maybe not today, maybe you will keep it right on top. Once you did that, let's readjust and sit up and tall. And we go for another half spinal twist here. Try to level your shoulders for the best alignment of your back, and maybe even close your eyes. Let's bring attention and intention inside the body. Everything, all the changes begin with the emotions we experience, thoughts. Take a deep breath in, come back to the center. You might decide to stay right here or progress with me to the half variation of the cow face pose, when your top knee would be on top exactly or somewhere close above your bottom knee. Make sure that you sit in leveled. You can remain up here or continue to dive down a little bit deeper. As always, pay attention on the differences between right side and left side flexibility. It can be very significant. And we're working in our yoga practice to balance the right and left, the front and back, to balance body and mind. Keep on breathing, guys. Another breath or two. And let's slowly come out, guys, and take your right across the left. If you can, undo your legs anytime you need it. And come on back with me all the way. We will go ahead and make a gentle transition your way, guys, to your tabletop. We're practicing today our warriors. We have some balance. At the end, I really wanted to practice with you your splits today for a little bit. So we have a lot of work ahead of us. Let's go ahead and relax the spine, round the back. Take a deep breath in, express through the chest and through the tailbone. Let's give this flow a few more repetitions. Open up and express through your chest. Breathe in, breathe out, soft facial expression, no tension in the face. And let's go one more. Very nice. Tuck your toes, guys. Tuck your toes and come up with me to your first downward facing dog. From here, all we're gonna do a gentle knee bend, one at a time. Just right and left, left and right, making sure it feels good, it feels right. All the way. Breathe in, breathe out, stretching your feet. Very good. And then slowly go ahead and extend your right leg. Open up first. We're going to open up and express through the side of the body. Relax the head and neck, making sure we're feeling super good. My beginners, you can bend your knees and definitely hold your both feet, guys, on the floor in a full-legged dog. Now let's square the hips all the way back, and we go for a couple tiger curls. Just draw the knee towards the nose or towards the chest or towards the belly. Take it back up, guys. Exhalation. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out through the center towards the nose. Exhalation, guys. Back up. Step forward with me all the way. Maybe it will take you a few steps in order to reach a good healthy low lunge. Make sure, guys, your front knee above your front ankle, and I will repeat myself. This is, you can see, it's a square position. This is not gonna work, right? I need you to put your knee slightly back so you can feel the stretch in the hips. We're gonna hold both hands on the floor if you have to. On the blocks, guys, if you do have and prepared, have your yoga blocks here. If you can set the chest above the hips without having any support, that's amazing, but it will come with the practice if you're not there yet. You shouldn't be counting the seconds and be in pain. This is not what we're doing here. So I encourage you guys to lean slightly forward, hold the hands on the floor, or use your yoga blocks. Let's close our eyes and find a little peace in this form, in this asana. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Go ahead and connect your hands only if you do not need to use as support as your blocks or your hands on the floor. open up your chest slightly more, guys. Nice job. Let's go ahead and take our both hands on the ground. Tuck your toes and step your feet a little bit closer. So if your warrior one stance is 100%, this is about 3/4 of your warrior. Make sure your hips are not down towards the right too much right now. We want to square and your back foot is about 30-45 degrees angled, right? We look forward first. We check the position of the spine. If you're using the blocks underneath the hands, this is the way to go. And if you don't, you holding your hands on the floor, very good. We folding. Everyone can do it. You just have to have a little help of the blocks, guys. Breathe in and breathe out. We're not in a hurry at all. At all. Stay with me, guys. Inhalation through the nose. Exhalation through the nose. Come on up gently. And just as we did our hand bind in a low lunge, we will do one more right here. If you don't feel safe, you don't have to do it, guys. We will express a little bit. Express through the rib cage. And then start to fold forward. For my beginners, definitely, guys, just undo that bind and put your hands back on the floor. Repeat your pyramid pose without the hand bind. Watch your hips, everyone. Square your hips. Stay with me. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly release your hands. Put your hands, guys, on the floor. Downward facing dog right here. Relax your head and neck. If you must rest in your child pose, go ahead and dive right now because you have some time, guys, to rest in your child. If you will rest with me in your downward facing dog, we will draw the right hand maybe towards the left as an option. Stay in the simple downward facing dog or go on your kneeling position to your child pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's go with the tangent. And let's set your hand back. If you are in your child pose, guys, it's time for you to come up. I will give you a breath or two to come back. And then let's stretch again. Reach your left leg up this time. All the way, look underneath. Underneath, press your hands, guys. My beginners, you don't have to do that. One-legged dog. Go ahead and square your hips. We have a couple tiger curls, knee towards the nose. Take it back. And I know for beginners, some of the flows can be very challenging and demanding. And I can promise you again, guys, you will get better. You just have to do it. Practice and repetition is the key. Reach all the way up. And let's step forward on the next one. Maybe you need a few steps, guys. Don't be shy to move your foot forward. And no frustration if we can do something. Just appreciation for what our body can actually do for us. Front knee, front ankle. You can support it right here. You see how wide and spacious my stance is. This is essential for your hips start to open, for your lower back. Use, guys, blocks on the floor right up here if you need. If you don't need the blocks, even better. Again, we all different time practicing, different injuries through the life, different age, but I can tell you the one thing, keep on holding, guys. Bind if you can. If you're not using the blocks or any support of your hands, then definitely bind. What I was going to say is, even if you start in your 50s and 60s, the progress is right there. Consistency and repetition and the positive nurturing attitude to the body is must. and the changes will follow. I have that experience. I teach people for so many years, and miracles happens, amazing miracles happens every single day. I see the healing, the transformation. Let's go ahead, guys, and undo those hands. Plant your hands right up front, guys, and go ahead and tuck your toes. Move towards the pyramid pose. So about 3/4 of your regular warrior's feet stance. Go ahead and hips. Move your hips more towards the right, so it's a square position. Check on your spine, guys. Make sure you're not slouching your shoulders. Your airflow is open, and we begin this descent through the hip flexor. Beginners, you can use the blocks. If you're next to the wall, facing the wall, you can use your ball. Shift, guys, your body weight tiny little more into the hips, guys, into the hips, toward the back, away from the front leg, and lengthening through the upper bodies, for the spine a little bit more. And we will hold it for a few extra breathing cycles here. Inhalation, exhalation, breathe in, breathe out, nice and calm. And let's start to come up. Your bind is totally optional, guys. We're gonna go for the gentle opening and the back bend here as your option. Stay stable, breathe. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to rest. Positive, loving attitude to everything happens in this practice. Just treating the practice as a stepping stone to better self. And fold forward, undo your hands if you have to, put them back on the floor. Stay with me, guys. Breathe in, breathe out. And let's slowly undo the hands. Take your time. And we step back to our downward facing dog from here again. Take your time. Relax the head and neck. We have a few dynamic flows ahead of us. Then we have some balance and some back bends in Ustrasana today, and I will take you back on the floor. Time is flying. Time is flying quickly. So if you are in your child pose right now, come back to your, guys, downward facing dog. And let's reach across one more time here. This time left hand towards the right ankle, or stay in the regular dog. And slowly return back. Let's go ahead and look forward. Bend your knees, guys. Step, move, or hop to the front. Look halfway through and fold forward all the way. Doesn't have to be a crazy hop. In order for our body to be healthy, we don't have to do crazy stuff unless you really like to push yourself, like I like to push myself. You know, the cardio strengths and feel the sense of achievement, feeling getting stronger, be able to do more. But for healthy body in yoga practice, you don't really have to do crazy stuff. Look halfway through. And before we dive into the chair, I want you to bend your knees and literally move your body weight slightly backwards, just like this. And for the beginners, I will begin with beginner variation. You will, guys, put your hands up front of the chest, just like this. And if you able to reach a little bit higher, this is great, guys. Inhalation and exhalation. Let's sweep our arms. Go ahead and reach the chest up. Express a little bit deeper. And fold forward. One more time, my friends. Let's rest and relax your head and neck. Look halfway through. Let's step, walk, or hop. For my beginners, it would be a definite step. If you do hop, land softly, chaturanga on your knees for my beginners. And come on up, roll through your toes. Exhalation, up dog. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. My beginners, you will go to the floor tabletop, gentle tabletop to your downward facing dog. Intermediate and advanced. Come back to your chaturanga. Come on back up, guys. Up dog. Chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing dog, everybody. Excellent. Take your time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Scoop the stomach in. Rest in the child pose. Go ahead and take your guys right leg up. All the way. Step forward to your runner lunge. Your runner lunge can be your low lunge. For my beginners, put your back knee on the floor if you have to. Prepare to open to the warrior two. Open it up, guys. Gaze over the front hand. All the way. Go ahead and wrap your left arm behind your back or towards your opposite inner thigh maybe. Take your right palm up. Hips slightly more toward the front. And open up. In, breathe out, come back. All the way forward, fold to that side straight, hip square. We're ready to step to the plank first, guys. From the plank, my beginners, go ahead and step to the side plank on your knees. Hips on the left. Beginners, knees on the floor in your side plank. Intermediate and advanced. We practicing the tree pose today. Stay with me, guys. Inhalation. Exhalation. We ready to return back, guys? All the way. Chaturanga of your choice. You don't have to do it without your knees. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Prepare for the runner lunge, left leg up. Step, do a couple steps if you need. Make sure that your front knee above the front ankle. Reach, breathe, flow. Go ahead and open up to your warrior. Gaze over the front hand, level your shoulders, wrap your right arm behind your back if you can, or maybe towards the opposite inner thigh. My mic is on the way. And reach, guys, up. Express your chest up towards the ceiling. And then we step back all the way towards the extended stretch, and then to the plank. Hips on the right, guys. Please make sure you put your knee on the floor. If you are a beginner, we're practicing the tree pose. Go ahead and set your top leg on top for my intermediate and advanced. Breathe in, breathe out, guys. Stay strong. Very nice job. Go ahead and release your plank. Chaturanga, guys, of your choice. Definitely beginners, knees on the floor. Try to do your quality push-up with your knees on the ground. Reach all the way up. And we back to the downward facing dog. Breathe in, guys. Breathe out. Go ahead and reach your one leg, guys, off the ground. One more time. I stepped over the front. I will step slightly more in the middle so you can see me better. Ardha Chandrasana. The same side hand, which is your ankle, is on the floor at the 45 degrees angle. For beginners, guys, definitely use your blocks. Reach up, hold your both hands on the ground, or open up, half moon. Today we practicing, guys, our preparation for the grasshopper, or the grasshopper as well, baby grasshopper, to the Ardha Chandrasana. You did really good. Go ahead and top your leg behind, just like this. Open up, guys. Nice stretch. And then we back to Ardha Chandrasana. We haven't even squat yet on that supportive leg. This time, my intermediate and advanced, go ahead and show off, guys. You deserve it. I know you can. Open up and stretch. And we back to the preparation of grasshopper right here. Opening up, or my intermediate and advanced, all you have to do is to catch up on your ankle and squat, my friends. I know a lot of you got much better with these transitions, and I would love to see some videos of you on the Facebook group, on our Transform Facebook group, how much better your improvements are. If you can, it always warms up my heart. Open up, guys, and we will finalize this flow with a simple tree pose on the same side. Go ahead and tap your foot inside. Breathe in, breathe out. Almost lost my balance. And hold your hands up front, or open up the branches, guys. Nice. Very good, guys. Good job. And let's go ahead and try to make a transition back to Ardha Chandrasana. Very nice. And if you have to tap the floor, this is totally fine. Let's step back. Definitely, you can skip the push-ups and just go in your kneeling position. Come on up. And all the way back, guys. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beginners, go ahead and rest in the child pose. We're gonna take the other leg up, the one you haven't used. We're ready to step to the front and then to Ardha Chandrasana. We're gonna reach. You can hold both hands on the floor as long as you need. As many practices as you getting ready and stronger and more balanced. Balance requires you to breathe all the time and be calm and trust your body. And let's stop the leg, extended leg behind the first time, guys. Just like this. Open up. Preparation for the baby grasshopper. Come on back, guys, all the way. Reach up. Ardha Chandrasana, your way. Go ahead and show off if you're doing this. Expand, breathe and flow. And then reach up, guys, again. Open up. We will do it one more time, just to make sure we've got this. And if you're ready for the full grasshopper the next time, we will do it together. Go ahead and dive, grab the ankle and squat, or continue to practice the preparation one. Breathe in, breathe out, guys, come on up. Or at least maybe note the videos. I know how much work it takes to record the video, trust me. Reach, guys, all the way up, Ardha Chandrasana. maybe just some pictures of your baby grasshopper or something what is close to it. I would really appreciate it on our Transform Facebook group to see your progress. We're gonna go, guys, for the tree pose. My mind is flying away, thinking about your progress, and go ahead and take your arms to the side. Breathe, guys. And we're gonna do, or we do our best, right, to make a transition back to our Chandrasana. One side is always has a little bit better balance than other. Breathe, guys. Maybe some binds here. And we step back to our plank. Your single leg push-up, definitely optional. Come on up. Breathe in. Breathe out, guys. Come on back. Downward facing dog. Very nice. As I promised you, I really wanted to practice some splits for us today. So let's go ahead and take the leg up. Step forward. It feels like a good Friday for the split. We will go first for that gentle equestrian. So it's a little bit more than your low lunge. You can definitely put the blocks later on underneath your front hamstring. Stay with me. We're just holding it. And then as it lets go, if it lets go, we continue to expand. Your split requires sometimes, and we do a lot of exercises through the week, not just on the yoga practice, through the week, through our Pilates sessions, through our super combos. We do a lot of different exercises which contribute to your flexibility, even little cool downs. And splits take some time. So when you feel there is nothing more left in your hips, then we have our front knee left. And we go ahead and we just give it an extra pump. Very nice. Splits again taking time, and I don't want you to get upset if you can't do it. It's just a practice, but I promise you if you're practicing it, it will be there. All right. Let's slowly come back to your lunge first. Come on back to your downward facing dog. Definitely rest in your child if you have to. And then we're gonna go for the other side, guys. Let's go ahead and take the other leg up. We step to the low lunge first. And then move to a gentle equestrian right here. Just like this. And we will hold it so when your front knee is slightly farther away from your ankle. And as it lets go, we will do our best to hold it for a few breaths. If you're going really close to your split, you can put the blocks underneath the hamstring. And again, give it a few, sometimes even a few minutes to let go of the tension. Stay with me, guys. Once you feel there is no more left in your hips, then we start to slowly let go and extend the knee. The other side for me a little bit better. And this week, to be honest, I haven't been practicing my splits yet, which is I can feel, because split is such a thing. If you're not practicing it, it will go away. Stay with me, guys. And let's go ahead and return back to our lunges and to our downward facing dogs again. Breathe in, breathe out, and let's slowly send our knees on the floor, guys. Today I wanted to practice Virasana in wide knee Virasana with some folds if we possibly can do them. For the beginners, guys, please do not sit on your feet. Sit on the blocks or pillows in between your feet. That will definitely improve your hero poses. So go ahead and put your hands up front on your legs or up front of your heart if you have to have a support. Then fist on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Inhalation. Exhalation. If that feels good, we continue to progress. If it doesn't, I want you to come out, rest, then come back sitting on your pillows and on your blocks, guys. I don't want you to feel hurt, maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but definitely not hurt. Take your knees, guys, all the way outside for those who sit in comfortably. And we're holding it for a few more breaths. Inhalation. Exhalation. If that feels very comfortable, then we definitely folding forward on our elbows, or maybe a little bit farther, right? I want you to feel good, I want you to feel right, and I want you to push slightly above and beyond your comfort zone. Not, of course, when it's painful and impossible to hold and you feel hurt, but I want you to push above your comfort zone for sure. Breathe in and breathe out, guys. Very nice work. Come on back, guys. Slowly up. Slowly up. And we will make sure that we come out of our Virasana safely and maybe even somehow quickly. So go ahead and sit down on your feet and open up your knees slightly. Fold forward for your open knees child pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And let's slowly take our one arm underneath. Put your head on the side. Make sure if it feels right. If not, just readjust a little bit. And let's slowly switch the direction, guys, all the way to the other side. Just make sure that you find that one comfortable position here to rest for a few breaths. Definitely feel free to readjust as you need and then dive back down. Take your time to come back up, and let's go ahead and bring our both feet, guys, up front in a comfortable position. Any comfortable position your body feeling for right now. Let's close our eyes and bring our hands up front of the heart as a universal Namaste position of gratitude for everything we have. We have a places to live, people we love, we have a shelter for our soul, our physical body, which we must take care every single day, physically and mentally. This is the only place we're gonna live in till the very last breath. And hopefully we can use this body for good. Take a deep breath in, and on exhalation, let go of all the tension, all anxiety, discontent, envy, anger. We all human beings. Those things have no place in our bodies and minds. We let it go, we free ourselves and open more space. We let go, we free ourselves and open more space for love, for healing, for health, for vitality, for contribution to others people's lives. And with that, let's open up, guys, our eyes, reach all the way up, inhalation. And on exhalation, another big smile inside out. Radiate that smiles through your eyes, share it with others, and flow through the rest of this day and the rest of this week with unshakable love and peace inside. Namaste, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this power yoga practice today for strength and flexibility, and I'm sure you did awesome. And if, guys, that was your first workout with us, I'm so proud of you and I know you can do it. Welcome on team of result-driven people. We're glad you're here. Make sure, guys, to subscribe. Enable your bell button so I can help you to stay on top on your daily fitness. Don't forget, guys, to leave me comments down below how you did, maybe even pictures in our Transform Facebook group. I will appreciate it so much. Help me to share the videos with others, and I will see you all, guys, tomorrow for Saturday challenge.